Great morning, beautiful spiritual brothers and sisters. This is Danny Tseng coming to you live from the Northern Hemisphere with sunrise number 662. Behind me, you can't see it. Happy November 2nd, 2025. Remember, for those that did not, set your clocks back 1 hour for fall back. Especially for those ADDers like me, okay? Let's not block out all distractions for the next 15 minutes or so. You are going to learn how to have less stress, better health, more wealth, and do something meaningful with this precious human rebirth, okay? I do identify with the Buddhist faith. First and foremost, I'm grateful to at least three things. Number one, to have not been born with Down syndrome or some other major birth defect. Number two, I am grateful to be in a state that has banned fluoride. I believe the second state maybe. I wish that would have happened when I was growing up, because I definitely drank tap water and definitely have some fluoride toxicity. I'll shoot a separate video about how you can go about detoxing from that, okay? Lastly, I'm grateful for a ton of things, I guess, besides being alive and the obvious. Just owning my own business and learning about network or multi-level marketing industry, okay, and being involved with it. Okay, so the other thing I want to say is some new habits. By the way, just a quick overview. I'll give you guys one sleep tip, one TBI, traumatic brain injury tip, one wealth tip, and then also I guess one longevity or two longevity tips. And those two longevity tips are: new habits I've instituted and committed to is number one, I no longer eat any foods that have been smoked, even though I like it. No smoked salmon, smoked sardines, anything with smoke flavoring. I saw some YouTube videos. It's definitely a carcinogen. Makes sense to me. So if you are willing to sacrifice some taste, you should commit to not ever eating smoked foods, okay? Don't think you're missing out on anything that's going to extend your wellness and hopefully our longevity, that's for sure. The other second longevity tip or habit and commitment that I'm instituting right away, which actually I'm not doing right now, but whenever I'm using any electronic device, by the way, before I forget, I'm going to unplug my laptop. I'm outside, by the way, here, one of my community's pools, and I just unplugged my laptop because I don't use any device that's plugged in and powered on while I'm using it. Luckily, my battery's charged. So the other tip is to protect your thyroid gland. My late cousin, who recently passed away, she had Hashimoto's disease for many years. These electric magnetic fields, they're invisible. You can't see these man-made, are also known as non-native. They're coming off your electronic devices, and the thyroid gland supposedly sits just millimeter to 3 millimeters below your neck. So you're radiating your thyroid and messing with it, and you don't even know it. So you need to put some metal or aluminum foil around your neck whenever you're using a device, and obviously be as far away from these screens as possible, okay? So those are the two new habits and commitments that I'm instituting right away to be responsible for myself. By the way, some inspiration on this Sunday morning as a Buddhist. We actually do not, listen carefully, we do not become enlightened. We do not become enlightened, but we actually stop being deluded. That's something that should be inspiring to you. We're already perfectly, have all perfect mental qualities. We just have to clean up all of our negative imprints of body, speech, and mind from countless and countless rebirths, past lives, okay? If you believe in reincarnation, which totally I do. Because, energy can neither be destroyed nor created, and we just take another form when we take our last breath and check out. So that's inspirational to me. So we just got to purify. That's why I did 5 Buddhist fasting practices known as Nyungdae. I literally did not drink a drop of water for 1.5 days. A total dry fast for 36 hours to purify negative karma. Because the only thing that goes forward when we take our last breath is all of our negative and positive imprints of body, speech, and mind, okay? So anyways, that's some inspiration. Again, we do not become enlightened, but we stop or cease being deluded, okay? Ignorant of our own perfectly pure mind. Anyways, again, Hurricane Melissa, for those victims, if you're tired of these extreme weather events and want to learn how to literally, listen carefully, literally make more money than Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, who supposedly reportedly earns $2 million per minute as the founder of the largest e-commerce store on the planet. Again, $2 million per minute, not per year, not per month, not per week, not per hour, but per minute, ladies and gentlemen, for adding value, making our lives so convenient. Okay? Go to onehouseoffthegrid.com, since I'm the Elon Musk for Florida and also known as America's energy conservation efficiency expert, as well as the quote-unquote U.S. Clean Air Force. Okay? By the way, happy National Alzheimer's Awareness Month. November is Alzheimer's Disease Month. That's going to skyrocket, including the other over 100 dementias. Go to onehouseoffthegrid.com, since over 99% of the world's human beings are impacted by poor air quality on a daily basis to some degree. Okay, onehouseoffthegrid.com if you want to make $3 million per minute. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, that's not an exaggeration, hyperbole. That's because the electricity or energy is the entire backbone of our world's economy. Anyone disagrees with that, let me know. Again, go to onehouseoffthegrid.com for America's #1 absolute best part-time home-based business opportunity, bar none, because this should send shivers down your spine. The quickest way to wipe out 90% of Americans, okay? Quickest way to wipe out 90+% of Americans. It isn't to zap them with 5G or smart meters or cell phone towers, poison them with glyphosate, the active ingredient Roundup herbicide, get them with phthalates, BPAs, other plasticizers, and endocrine disrupting hormones. It's not to get them with a vaccine, COVID jab. It's not even to poison them with heavy metals from your dental amalgam fillings like mercury. Not even to poison them with chemtrails. The fastest way to wipe out 90% of you guys is to cut your electricity off for 6 to 24 months. And I know probably well over 90% of you guys don't have 2 years worth of water and food stored, let alone a few weeks or even days. Okay, so you need a hustle. If you can't afford all these things, you better sign up to be my what I call utility bill freedom consultant, miscellaneous 1099 sales and marketing partner, and so you can actually look forward to Mondays. Okay, time to wake up, be responsible for yourself. I know you probably all have health challenges, I know that's for sure. By the way, when you go to my onehouseoffthegrid.com, make sure you schedule a complimentary net zero off-grid consultation by filling out the Google form, and it should redirect you to this link there, linktree/onehouseoffthegrid. If these links both don't work, you can watch some videos on my channel at Brighteon, the shortened link. I don't know if you can see, but it's tinyurl.com/onehog HOG videos. Okay, and yeah, at the bottom there. And also, or just go to tinyurl.com/onehouseoffthegrid. All letters will take your document on Google Drive. In case I decide to ban Gmail that owns, Google that owns Gmail, go to T as in Tango, INYURL.com, the number 1, and then House Off the Grid. Okay. I don't have time for any mental midgets or anyone that's not ethical. And to afford all these things, probably one of the greatest values I can add to you, instead of giving you all these health tips, because I know you guys, most of you can't even afford them, you need to recondition your thinking about how to earn money by having a mindset shift. Okay, stop trading time for money, have leverage, have a business that you own instead of it owning you. Make 10 to 100 times more, but work a fraction of the time, okay? Make sure you watch the Cash Flow Quadrant Concept video by Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, at least 100 times. And then watch his Business of the 21st Century, going over the network marketing industry, which pays out over $200 million each and every day to its worldwide global network of distributors, consultants, whatever, like myself. Okay, and there's a document titled How to Own Your Life, my 3-step simple system, but not easy, so you can be able to live the life of your dreams, have total time, money, and location freedom. Okay, that's tinyurl.com/I want freedom now. You guys, most of you guys have been putting forth effort for a long time. So you need to start hustling, especially those of you guys on food stamps, over 42 million Americans. Okay, when I have over a handful of huge, massive opportunities to disrupt different industries, truly add value, and decentralize all of our unsustainable and industries, namely food growing, healthcare, okay, big tech, and all that stuff. So go to tinyurl.com/I want freedom now, and only if you meet certain criteria, then you can fill out that Time Freedom Coaching Google form to explain why I should go to work for you and help coach you to work a cash flow of $30,000 over $1 million per month. I can only work with 5 couples at any given moment, or individuals that are highly self-motivated, energetic, hardworking, laser-focused, great attitude, ideally well-connected, can easily afford some of the smaller investment startup costs for some of the opportunities, but a few are also free, okay? By the way, since it is National Alzheimer's Awareness Month, I want to talk about a FDA-registered medical device that has been shown in a preclinical study to reverse or even prevent Alzheimer's symptoms, and that is the Richway and Fujibio's BioAcoustic mat that you see here. You can see that clinical study by visiting, along with the compensation plan and almost 40 health reasons and financial benefits, to become, by investing in Richway's many world-class wellness tools that are actually bona fide FDA registered and Health Canada registered, even Japan, Korea, and another country. Okay, this is the BioAcoustic mat. Features sound healing and brainwave entrainment. And again, a preclinical study done by a holistic Canadian doctor, George Grant. It's been shown to prevent and reverse Alzheimer's symptoms in conjunction with using their flagship product called the Biomat that features amethyst crystals, far infrared, and refreshing negative ions. Okay, you can view the details of that study by visiting tinyurl.com/passive income with biomat. Okay, again, T Tango INY url.com/passive income with biomat. If that link doesn't work, you can also visit tinyurl.com/whyrichway WHYRICHWAY. You can view the clinical study by visiting the link. Where is it? Here at the bottom. It says linktree/biomat. Okay, linktr.ee/biomat. And then I'm working on the compensation plan, so stay tuned. The following link will be available once I finalize it. It'll be tinyurl.com/richway compensation. Okay, T Tango INYURL.com/richway compensation. I hope to get that done by today, but I got a full plate. And then it is a one-time, lifetime $99 registration fee to join One House Off the Grid. By the way, I forgot to mention, since we are in pre-launch, I'm trying to line up some amazing things, like even having your commissions loaded onto a prepaid Visa debit card issued by either Climate First Bank or Clean Energy Credit Union. So stay tuned, that'll be really amazing. Currently fundraising $3 to $5 million to build out the online infrastructure and fully functioning back office. Not too bad for someone that was on food stamps personally myself and homeless, correct? So with great attitude, focus, determination, perseverance, and grit, you can achieve anything, obviously. And you'll hear about my story, my 2 future autobiographies. The first one's titled From Food Stamps to Fortunes, and the second one is, again, that's From Food Stamps to Fortunes, and second is From Homeless to House of Representatives. How's that? Okay, for some inspiration, from homeless to U.S. House of Representatives, and that's Congress. The other thing I want to mention, as I mentioned about the TBI tip, traumatic brain injury, concussions. Number one rule, I could literally be a TBI coach, having gone through my own challenges, is number one rule is to eliminate risk for all future injury. Okay, write that one down. Tell your healthcare provider. Number one rule is to eliminate risk for all future injury. We tend to have more incidents, those that already suffered a concussion or some kind of TBIs. So you got to do everything in your power, whether that's living on the ground floor, avoiding stairs so you don't fall, trip, bump your head, make your home or work accident proof. I've taken down all the shelves in my kitchen cabinets, the cabinets in my kitchen Yeah, the cabinets in my kitchen and other cabinets in the bathroom. I have invested in some slip-resistant footwear. I wear, believe it or not, a helmet wherever I go around. Okay, seriously, because your brain is this consistency of soft butter, but it's encased in a hard shell with spiny ridges inside, according to Dr. Daniel Amen, founder of the Amen Clinics, that says the largest database of scanned brains with his SPECT scans. Okay, so I hope that helps as a TBI tip. The other thing I had said with ADHD, of course, and or sleep, the tip basically is sleep. Okay, that's huge. All of us with ADD have sleep challenges, and especially with autistic kids. You need to grab a copy and invest reading my How I Solve My Sleep Problems e-guide. This is going to save your life and prevent a tragedy like my grandma, who took sleeping pills every night. Dumb. So go get a copy of this. This is priceless. Since sleep is one of the foundations for physical and mental health, as we know. Okay, so tinyurl.com/helpmesleepnow. If that link doesn't work, you can also visit tinyurl.com/better-than-any-sleeping-pill should work. Okay, tinyurl.com/better-than-any-sleeping-pill. Okay, let me see here, what else? So, yeah, anyways, make a decision to be wealthy so you can help more people out, like those affected by Hurricane Melissa and future hurricanes, as we know. And then, yeah, right now I'm prioritizing the Richway business. So if you have a brick and mortar location, ideally multiple locations, that sees patients, whether you're an acupuncturist, chiropractor, massage therapist, but very highly entrepreneurial, then and only then can you call me at my landline number at 786-441-2727. Okay, that's 786-441-2727 is my landline number, my cell phone, although I do not text. And if you're a scammer or have bad intentions, you can block your ears and not listen to this phone number. It's my cell phone, and that's 305-297-9360. Okay, again, 305-297-9360. Since I'm also known as the general of the quote-unquote U.S. Clean Air Force, if you guys want to supplement or replace your income and help the Hypochlorous Company achieve its mission of ridding the world of toxic cleaning chemicals and minimize your chances of Alzheimer's caused by, poor indoor air quality due to, Windexes, your whatever harsh standard conventional cleaning chemicals you get off the shelves at, Target, Walmart, whatnot. That's just retarded. You need to head on over to the link that you see there at the bottom, or on the other one, about a world's first both USDA certified organic and Environmental Protection Agency registered line of safe, non-toxic disinfectants and sanitizers that's about 120 times more powerful at destroying germs than straight bleaches, yet it's just made of 3 simple ingredients: water, salt, vinegar, and a little bit of electricity. The Hypochlorous Company has the patent on it that makes it shelf stable, and for at least 1 year, which is the game changer. Okay, I'm making residual income while I sleep, and hopefully some passive income while I sleep if any of my Hypochlorous Company affiliates that I sponsored does anything, make sales. This is a picture of their the pool flyer, which you have to order directly through them, okay, to save on swimming pool chlorine and your health, of course. And again, the link is, by the way, this is a bottle, 3-ounce trial size. Great for odor removal. They have things for pets as well, as you see there. The USDA certified organic label, okay? Again, go to linktree/safe sanitizer. I'm going to go fast because I don't want my battery to run out. That's linktr.echo/safe sanitizer. And very quickly, if you happen to be a billionaire or someone in a powerful position, I want to meet up in person in case we have a loss of no way of communicating. I am physically located, and where I sleep every night is 7081 Environ Boulevard. Okay, 7081 Environ, spelled E-Echo, N November, V Victor, IRON Boulevard, on the top 6th floor in Lauderhill, Florida, 33319. Okay, call me first so I can tell you my apartment number and buzz you in. Okay, 7081 Environ Boulevard, Lauderhill, Florida, 33319. So you can help me achieve some of my legacies, such as building the world's first network or multi-level marketing company, all centered around the testing of, preventing exposure to, and detoxing of the active ingredient Roundup herbicide, which is a public health crisis. If that's not on your radar, it is one of the major contributing factors in autism and virtually every chronic disease, ladies and gentlemen. So this is one of my 3 at least big, huge, massive startup business ideas. Get a copy of my glyphosate testing, exposure prevention, detox, and game plan e-guide by visiting that link there, or go to put a bit.ly/detox roundup should work as well, okay? And then watch the videos on my glyphosate and GMO guide Bright TM video channel there, T as in Tango, INYURL.com/GMO guide channel, so you can learn about the world's most heavily sprayed herbicide weed killer on the planet, okay? That's an existential threat number 2 after number 1, which is 5G. I've offered local mayors billions and billions of dollars to de-host these 5G antennas and do the next to impossible, because they're constantly attacking those invisible millimeter waveforms. They're constantly attacking your cells, DNA, and mitochondria. You don't even know it. Okay, so Alzheimer's and other chronic diseases is skyrocketing. It's already here. 6th Great Extinction Event. Stop drinking your Starbucks coffee and watching Netflix videos and get off your butt, okay? So you can do something meaningful with your life and get a free sneak peek into my future New York Times best-selling book about increasing your mind span, since it is National Alzheimer's Awareness Disease Month. Make sure you go to the second link, tinyurl.com/how-to-die-of-nothing, since I have not renewed the domain name above. You can also visit tinyurl.com/disrupt big pharma. Okay, that should work. tinyurl.com/disrupt big pharma, and pharma, of course, is spelled PHARMA, or T as in tinyurl.com/the doctor of the future will give you my life's work. Okay, that's enough information literally to transition trillions and trillions of dollars from big pharma to preventative lifestyle and upstream of root cause medicine. Okay, the other massive business idea I've got is the world's ultimate medical clinic. Will be titled something like the Zen Circadian Quantum Brain Body Metabolic Microbiome and Oral Health Rejuvenation Detoxification Clinics. Okay, that is it, beyond allopathic and functional medicine. It'll be a worldwide network of direct primary care physicians, healers, and coaches. Okay, that's what we need, is more health coaches, not these physicians that have been brainwashed with the drug reps and what I call Rockefeller medicine in the medical schools. Okay, we need a whole entire blow up the whole system, like Dr. Jack Cruz says. You can view the world-class lineup that I have, including some cutting-edge precision medicine with diagnostic testing by my various partners, by visiting either tinyurl.com/The Ultimate Medical Clinic. Again, tinyurl.com/The Ultimate Medical Clinic. So you can actually get a proper diagnosis instead of, you got a test instead of guess, right? If that link doesn't work, go to tinyurl.com/Zen Med Clinics, okay? Complete no-brainer. I need help scaling that up and turning into some maybe brick and mortar location so it can disrupt big pharma and prevent needless suffering like I've gone through with taking some prescription medications. Okay, again, tinyurl.com/Zen Med Clinics. And then my cell phone again, 305-297-9360. If you're outside the country, you can reach me toll free at 1-800-250-8975. Okay, 1-800-250-8975. Going back to the Hypochlorous company with their product, active ingredients hypochlorous acid. It's something our white blood cells naturally makes to destroy bad pathogens, and was even used to treat wounds in World War I soldiers. You can save 10% by entering my affiliate code HowToDieOfNothing when you check out on their main site, and that's tryhypo.com is their main e-commerce site, tryhypo.com, or my shortened link that you see there, the bit.ly/tryhypo, okay, bit.ly/tryhypo. If you wanted to join my team to help us achieve our mission, ridding the world of toxic cleaning chemicals, supplement and replace your income, earn a generous 25% commissions, and override commissions 3 levels down on your personally sponsored affiliates sales, leave me a voicemail with your full contact information, name, phone number, and best email. I'll send you an invite link, okay? Complete no-brainer. I don't know why everybody's complaining about money. I'm filled with money, like money coming out of my friggin' ears, and I can't find anybody that's motivated and hungry, okay? I don't know why anybody would go on food stamps, for Christ's sakes. But, I understand, tough times, everyone falls on it. I literally met some doctors and lawyers at a homeless shelter. Yes, I was at a homeless shelter at the I was a guest at the lovely Senator Lewis homeless shelter in Palm Beach County, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 10 years, 2015, since I was discharged. Anyways, take care, everybody. I'm a little ticked off at Big Pharma. I look forward to getting your help to make America truly healthy again. And I'll tell you later about my primary nutrition store startup so I don't run out of batteries now, okay? That will help you to lead up to 66% less food when you max out on the three-legged stool for quantum biology as taught by retired brain surgeon Dr. Jack Cruz, and that's light, water, magnetism, like I'm doing. I'm barefoot on this grass here, okay? Anyways, take care, and make sure you get a copy of my toxin avoidance tools, resources, supplies, equipment, since it is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and you can practice Dr. Dale Bredesen, an expert on Alzheimer's prevention, with his 36 holes in the roof theory. Alzheimer's is definitely multifactorial, without a doubt. Even imbalanced gut bacteria, poor sleep, as we know, obviously chronic stress, poor diet. I don't have to tell you, environmental toxins. It just goes on and on and on. For real health insurance, okay, I'm going to save you millions of dollars and add years to your life, hopefully life to your years. Get a copy of that by visiting tinyurl.com/toxin avoidance tools, okay? That stuff is priceless. I know this is probably one of the most value-added videos you'll ever come across if you take action. Anyways, take care, everybody. This is the chairman of the Go Big, Go Fast, Go Now mission to speed the U.S.'s transition to clean renewable energy by getting Congress to pass the Energy Innovation Carbon Dividend Act. Danny Tseng out. By the way, I don't check emails regularly anymore due to my commitment at minimizing screen time to just 1 hour per day, believe it or not. And so if you ever email me or forward me a copy of your order and or enrollment confirmation emails, just leave me a voicemail again at my 786-441-2727 number so that I can ensure that your order ships out ASAP and or that you get off to a fast start for those that are impatient. I like impatient people, actually. And then lastly, phone tag is fun, but I'd rather be swimming the ocean and grounding, earthing more, and boosting my 25 hydroxy vitamin D3 levels. So if it goes to voicemail, please be prepared to leave a detailed message. Take care, everybody, and time to wake up.